Greetings, travelers. We are here at Steam Theory Brewing Company. I am sitting next to Bryan Thomas. He is the assistant master brewer, and he has been very gracious enough to spend a few moments with me to talk to you about Steam Theory Brewing and the beers that they're making. And let me tell you, Bryan, I'm very thankful that you're able to come have a pint with me.
Oh, thanks for coming in.
Oh, no, it's been great. I came in last week, very impressed, and I had to come back for more because, I couldn't get through nearly what I wanted to in that first trip. You guys have such an amazing selection.
Oh, thank you.
And you've got your practices are awesome. The fermentations are very clean. Y'all are doing really well. How long y'all been around?
Steam Theory has been around for just short of 3 years now. We actually will be celebrating our 3-year anniversary in August, I believe.
Nice.
Yeah, so hopefully we'll be doing an event.
Right? Yeah, it's events are coming back.
Yeah.
We're getting back to it slowly but surely. It seems like y'all have at the very least weathered the storm fairly well.
Yeah, we got lucky because we had, a lot of places don't have food. So
that is a thing.
That was a one-up for us. So.
And y'all, are y'all packaged anywhere? Are y'all distributing to grocery stores, or are you pretty much just in-house?
We are right now. We have 2 of our beers: our Hops Against Humanity, our IPA, and our Singularity, our blonde, are packaged and distributed. But look for more real soon. That's all I can really say.
All right, that's it's keep your eyes open, friends. So would you consider the blonde and the Hops Against Humanity? Would you consider that your flagship beers?
Yeah, those are 2 of the beers our head brewer Kirk first brought on, and they're definitely some of our biggest sellers. They're our base IPA and our
and a base blonde ale.
A base blonde.
In Texas, those are great ones to have at the ready.
Yeah.
Especially in this environment. But you guys have definitely branched out past. Past those 2 styles. That tap wall is huge.
Yeah, we have 24 taps and only 1 guest tap, which is a cider, because we don't make cider. So other than that, all 23 are Kirk and I's beers. So
that's awesome. And then you've got a great space, kind of steampunk aesthetic. Who came up with the aesthetic on this?
That would be not Kirk. Chuck and Jonathan are our owners.
Okay.
They kind of came up with the. I don't know. They're both engineers, and they're both really into the science of brewing, and we're all kind of nerdy and ridiculous, so it kind of fits us all very
There
well.
you go. I mean, yeah, to be brewers, you definitely have to understand the science of it. You got to be a little nerdy to be making good beer.
Yeah, you don't get excited about yeast. And they're the cool guy, but.
And that's the thing. So some quick technical things. Y'all are y'all big yeast nerds here? Are y'all?
We can be. Kirk and I. We've done some experiments. Yesterday, we did a big experiment where we used we called it an experimental IPA or a cold IPA.
Okay.
That we brewed just a small batch of. We used it's almost a hop resin, almost, instead of traditional hops.
So instead of flour, hop flours, or the pellets.
Or pellets.
Yeah, the pellets.
This was it's
I've seen the oils
resin
before, and the resins.
And we don't know anything about it, but we were we had it and we were going to try it, and we also wanted to use. We ended up using a coal schist with it. So it's going to be a cold IPA, a crispy boy, if you will.
So fermented 55.
Yes. Right around 60 degrees.
Yeah, 55, 60.
Yeah.
Nice.
And just we're always trying something new.
Because that's going to be great. Because if you kept your grain bill fairly.
Oh, the grain. Yes, it was just 2-row and God, off the top of my head, it was 2-row and I don't remember what
just,
else, but it was
like,
only 2 grains.
So yeah, two row and a little bit of like accent grain.
Yeah.
And like when you get that clean kind of Kolsch ferment, like that oil is really gonna take a good center stage with, or at least you never know what's gonna happen, and that's gonna be interesting. I'm sad I'm not gonna be around just to try that one. But that's always fun because, like, you have like a pilot system that you're using.
Yeah,
or?
we have a 1-barrel pilot system, and then our main brew house is 15 barrels.
That's a nice system for this kind of environment, because like you've got the ability to keep your taps going, but you have a lot of room to expand in a 15-barrel system. Like, are y'all brewing every day right now, or?
Not every day. A few times a week. It all depends on our brew schedule, to be honest.
Sure.
You know, Chuck and Jonathan and Kirk and I will sit down and we kind of, you know, do the boring stuff. We look at paperwork and graphs and stuff. And
there's a business, yeah. You gotta do the.
We need to figure out what we need to brew next. So
sure.
it changes from week to week. But we also have, flexibility in our schedule where we can do things like we did yesterday.
Sure.
And
that's awesome.
Just do stuff, and maybe it'll turn out great. Maybe we'll dump it. Who knows?
That's the great thing about a pilot system, though. Like, you're able to have that experimentation, and like when you're not brewing around the clock, you've got room to grow now. So like you've got the ability to like expand out more and more. Because I'm assuming you're just in the Dallas market right now.
Right now we are, but that's going to be changing real soon.
Ooh.
So just
eyes peeled, friends.
Yeah, just. I'm not allowed to say more than that.
No, say no more. We don't want to get you in trouble. So quick lightning round, because I know you got to go, because this is full disclosure, friends. This is his very generous ability to stick around after I didn't turn the recording on to record the audio from the last interview. So thanks to Bryan for sticking around a little bit more for me. So quick couple just lightning round questions. What was your gateway beer? What was the beer that said, this needs to be more than just a drink in my world?
903 Sasquatch. Yeah. I love that beer. I just love it. I mean, Jeremy and Wilson over there at 903, they make some great beers.
They're awesome.
They're Sasquatch, and they're Kilt Switch. They're Scotch Ale.
Ooh.
Really.
See, that's
really inspired me to do what I do.
To get out and become a fermentation nerd.
Yes.
No, I get it, man. That's like, you gotta have, like, there's always, like, every brewer I've talked to, they have that moment where they're like, oh, this is more than just a beverage, like, and they want to know more about it, and then the snowball happens. Like, that's kind of how it had got to me.
Well, originally I started out doing distribution for beers.
Oh, really?
And I got tired of selling other people's stuff.
Right.
I was like, well, I want to make it. I want to do it. I want people to, like, drink what I make. But
I know
so
that
that's
feeling.
what I did. So
that's awesome, man. Well, you're doing it now, and you're doing a great job. So, for the people that are coming in, that might be coming into, coming to visit or something like that see this video. Say you walk into Steam Theory, you are unfamiliar with the beers, you see this giant list, this very eclectic list, anything from Berliner Weiss to Imperial Stout, coconut, peanut, like all these things. You want to sit down, you have the ability to order one pint before you got to get out the door. What's the pint you put in front of them?
For me, I would put Peanut Envy in front of them, because I'm a self-promotion whore.
Yeah. is that your recipe?
That's my recipe.
I'm here to tell you, friends, that Peanut Envy, I had it last time I was here. It is delicious. It's so good. And you told me that it is, anyone with peanut allergy need not be afraid, because it is allergen-free for nuts, which is amazing, because it is peanutty. It's like deliciously peanutty.
Yeah, we tried to make it so anybody can enjoy it. It's kind of a gateway stout. It's a milk stout, so it's it's pretty easy to drink. It's not super high ABV. Other than that, our Pilsner is amazing. That's what I personally drink on a daily basis.
Is it like a German or a Bohemia?
It's a Czech Pilsner, actually.
Czech Pils.
Yes.
Okay, I'm here
Yes.
for that. So you got that kind of like Sots, like spice to it.
Yes,
That's great.
And have you ever had a slow pour Pils?
No.
Yeah.
Tell us about slow pour, because I've seen it on your menu.
Slow pour is actually something that I believe Chuck saw at a place called Bierstadt in Colorado, where it's exactly what it is. It takes about 10-15 minutes to pour a pint of beer.
Wow, okay.
But it's poured from a creamer tap, and the way it's poured, it totally changes the flavor of the beer.
Oh,
so
I saw you had your Oktoberfest that says on the menu, try it as a slow pour.
Yeah, and both of them, any beer you slow pour, it brings the carbonation down, it brings the hops down, but it brings the malt forward.
Ooh, okay.
And it's really interesting. My favorite is the slow pour Pils.
Is the slow pour Pils?
Yes.
I'll have to definitely check that out today, because this is my first since I came in. This is the English brown, and I love that y'all have an English brown on tap. Like that's one of my like go-to styles, and y'all did a great job with it. It is not like portery. It's got that. You definitely differentiated between like a brown porter and an English brown. Like you've got that biscuity, little bit of roast, a little bit of chocolate, but not so much that it pushes it into that porter category.
There's a little bit of chocolate malt in that beer, but
just enough.
Too major.
That's awesome. No, it's wonderfully drinkable, and so it is probably a good start for the evening, because I'm going to be here for a while, friends, because I'm here to tell you right now, if you're in the area, come to Steam Theory. They've got a happy hour from 4:30 to 6:30, Monday through Friday, $3 house pints. Like, you cannot get a better deal than that. $3 house pints, $3 deep dish pizza slices, and those pizzas are amazing, made in house. They're delicious. We had one last time we were here. $3 shareables, like the appetizers, or half off shareables, appetizers, and like you cannot get a better deal from 4:30 to 6:30 in Dallas, especially with the quality of beer that they're serving. So Bryan, thanks so much for coming out and talking with me for a bit.
No problem. And next Thursday we're doing a pint night. You come out, and we have custom glasses that are keep the glass, steal the glassware, whatever you want to call it. And it's going to be fun. They're going to be, steampunky, glassware. They're pretty cool.
It's like, hey, Dallas people, come grab a pint and send me one, because I'm going to be in West Virginia next week. But thanks so much for y'all for tuning in. Thank you, Bryan, for having a chat with me. And guys, we'll see you down the road. Cheers.
Take care.